Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. Today we are starting on our Cup Series career. I have made a car and I have made my decisions. Let's just review what our options were. We only have 5 teams available to us because we did not do too hot in our hot seat offers. We could race for Germain, Gaunt Brothers, I'm trying to skip over, Circle Sport, Roush Fenway, or Front Row Motorsports. And what I have decided is we are going to start a 3rd team for Front Row Motorsports, sponsored by Florida Lottery. I tried to replicate, to an extent, with some creative differences, Landon Castle's 38 car that was sponsored by Florida Lottery. I made some changes. I went with a gray instead of a green, and I went with white in the number instead of the orange. So we are going to run a 3rd car, teammates with Landon Castle and David Reagan. I think this is a good stepping stone. If I raced with Roush Fenway, I would have to do another 99 throwback, and I was like, I don't really want to do that. So we're kind of following the path of Chris Buescher, if you would like to call it that. We raced with Roush in the Xfinity, and now we are racing with Front Row in the Cup Series. So we are going to sign that contract. Front Row Motorsports has been running part-time, began running part-time in 2004 as Means Jenkins Motorsports, and has since become one of the more prominent and respected small-budget teams in the Cup Series. We are going to accept that contract offer. We are not going to be running in the Xfinity Series or the Truck Series this season. Now, we are going to make some changes to how we're going to do things here. We're first going to accept and start the season. But we're going to make some changes. Oh, we got a message from Guidance Counselor Brad first. Let's listen.
You made it to the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Welcome to the big leagues. Don't expect me to go easy on you. You're going to need some good luck.
Alright, fair enough. So, we are going to bump this up to Legend. Now that I don't have to worry about getting hot seat offers, we're going to bump this up to Legend. Now, some of you might be concerned. Well, Aaron, if you don't do well this season, you're not going to be able to sign with some Xfinity, a good Xfinity team or a truck team, if you want to do so. I don't care. We're not going to do the 3 series thing until we win a championship. And obviously, if we win a championship, we're going to have all of our options available to us. So we're going to start with that. Well, also, I talked about this in the stream. By the way, if you did not see the stream, we accomplished a lot in the stream, to say the least. We basically did the entire chase in the stream. So I highly recommend you check out that video. It's a long one, so sit back and relax. But we accomplished a lot, some frustrations, and a lot of success. But we are also going to go to the regular qualifying. We're going to do group qualifying where it is done. Obviously not Daytona, Talladega, places like that. But we're going to do the group qualifying. You guys are not going to see that. I'm going to be doing that off screen. So you guys will kind of see like the result at the end, but this just is going to make me feel better about the qualifying system, because I've been long struggling with figuring out how we are always within the 36 to like 21st range all the time. So by doing this, I feel a lot better. We can make adjustments, all that stuff. So I'm going to feel a lot better about that. We're still going to do full damage, no custom setups, etc. So we're going to save those changes. So that's a big change. Legend difficulty. That's going to be hard for me. But it should make it more entertaining for you guys, hopefully. And I'll feel a lot better about the qualifying system, honestly. So, obviously, our first race won't utilize that qualifying system. Let's just check. We don't have any rivals. Luckily, none of the rivals we have in the Xfinity Series carry over to the Cup Series. Praise the Lord. But, obviously, those qualifying rules do not apply to Daytona. So, we're going to go with the easy incentive contract. But we're going to head off to Daytona, our first Daytona 500, our first full-time Cup season. Are you guys hyped? I am very hyped, as you can tell. But we'll get a good look at the car. Like I said, I tried to replicate Landon Castle's Florida Lottery car with some creative differences. I went with the gray instead of the green. And I enlisted the assistance of my non-colorblind family members to just make sure everything was as close as possible. But Daytona, look at that. I love it. I love our car. I really do. So we're sponsored by Florida Lottery. And we have Love's as a secondary sponsor. I considered putting Moog on there. I'm not sure if I actually did put Moog on there. But we're going to head off to qualifying. But now it is the 3-stage qualifying as well. Or the 3 sessions. I should be careful of my words. Stages versus sessions. But so I am excited. I hope you guys are. I wish we had a yellow rookie bumper stripe, but we don't. It just made the camera angle seem a little off to you guys. Well, I guess it's just the fact that we were on such high banking. Now, we know we're not going to qualify too hot here. That's just a given at this point. Not going to qualify too well here. So we're going to have to make our way from the back. It's just whether we're going to start last or whether we're actually going to be able to have some pushers behind us at the start. But now that we're on Legend difficulty, all bets are off on how successful we're going to be. I would call myself a decent restrictor plate racer when I don't have people pissed off at me. But I really don't know what Legend difficulty is going to bring. It's going to bring some challenges, I'm sure. I've never really done a series on Legend difficulty. My NASCAR 07 series was on Legend difficulty. And I'm doing the NASCAR 06 All 4 Championships on Legend difficulty. So I guess I shouldn't say that. But in the recent games, I haven't done a Legend difficulty thing. NASCAR Heat Evolution was on hard or normal, I believe. I can't quite remember. But we got 2 laps here. I didn't really obey the restrictor plate qualifying rules as far as go high one lap, low the next lap. But we were pretty much up to speed, so I wasn't too concerned about it. 47.5, I really have no idea what that means for us. So a lot of people are asking, why didn't you just sign with Roush Fenway? Because that's who you drove for in the Xfinity Series. Why didn't you just sign with them? Well, if I had signed with them, I would have had to do the 99 car again. And I really didn't want to do the 99 car 2 times in a row. I would have had to stick with Advocare as the sponsor and all that. So this gives us a new sponsor, gives us a new team. We're still with the same manufacturer, and Front Row is technically aligned with Roush Fenway. So it's within the realm of possibility. But I had another thought, but I'll explain that in a second here. Yep, last. I figured as much. I had another thought. Well, I was just looking, because you only get 8 number options, I was just looking at the number option, trying to see the history behind some of the numbers. And my other thought was, well, the 36 car. The last time the 36 car is really driven was with Tommy Baldwin Racing. So I was like, did I do a hot seat with Tommy Baldwin Racing? I thought I did with Elliott Sadler, but I didn't. We didn't really get any Chevy teams, so I didn't really feel comfortable with running the number 8 car, which would have been a Dale Earnhardt Jr. throwback. And 28 hasn't been run in a long time, so I don't really have much of a history with that. But I will turn it over to PRN for our first Daytona 500.
We're live at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida, for the running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. A new season of Monster Energy NASCAR Cup racing is officially about to get underway. The weather is perfect, the pre-race festivities are wrapping up, and a sold-out crowd is on their feet. It's that time of year again. NASCAR is back.
All right, our first Daytona 500. And like a true rookie, we are starting last. So, Legend difficulty. This is not going to be easy for me. At all. So, I just got to be smart about this. I'm not super thrilled that we're starting on the outside. I had thought about creating a Dale Jr. throwback team with Circle Sport to run with Jeffrey Earnhardt, but I thought against that because I really didn't want to do a 3-star team. Outside line's getting stopped here, so I'm going to kind of cut down here. Maybe we can work with our teammate Landon Castle here. I wish you had some more options with numbers and with sponsorship and with paint scheme in general, but I appreciate that you can at least customize your own car and not have to worry about a NASCAR Heat Evolution having the game customize your car. So I appreciate that. Alright, let's work with Cole Witt here. Actually, I lied. We're going to go underneath Cole Witt. I think that's AJ Allmendinger. Do we have to pit? No, we do not. Alright. With the Cup Series, we got to remember that we're going to have to pit maybe twice. Oh crap, I don't have any drafting help. Kane, can you go up? Thank you. We'll kind of force you up there, but we gotta kind of keep our eye on the pitting situation because it's going to be different than the Xfinity Series. We're not going to be able to pull the ridiculous pit strategy stuff that we pulled in the Xfinity Series because these races are a lot longer. And I would sincerely hope that these crew chiefs are a lot smarter as well. So what are my expectations for this year? I really don't know. Like I said, I haven't really oh crap. That's going to be the big one. Or as close to a big one as we can get. 36th, yeah. I got on the apron. That was 100% my fault. I believe everybody's going to have to pit here. Oh, no. But I have to pit for damage repair. So maybe we can gain a little bit of an advantage here. Not going to make any adjustments. Holy Casey Kane. He must have gone for a ride. I am so sorry.
Almost ready. Nice food here. Going green.
But we're going to have to work with him. So that's scary. I'm interested because there are 40 cars. So I'm trying to figure out who they added to the field. No, they added us. That's right. I'm an idiot. And I'm also losing the draft. Which is not good. Crap. Alright, good. We're catching back up. I was like, well, there were only 39 cars last year, but we were taking over one of the cars, so that makes sense. I understand now. Alright, we're going to work with DJ Kennington. We could have been a teammate with DJ Kennington. That would have been a little weird. A team that only runs one race a season, getting a second team with one of the most prestigious drivers in NASCAR, us of course, so that would have been a little bit weird. Yeah, we're kind of trapped back here. Wait, they're going to have to pit. I think we've just got ourselves a stage win here. Pretty sure that they're going to have to pit because it was only 8 laps of fuel when we ended the first stage. Dang it, Kennington abandoned me. Danica Patrick in 39th. I mean, not really realistic for restrictor plate racing, but it's pretty realistic. They're going to have to pit, I'm pretty sure. I think we've just got ourselves a stage win. Because we can make it to the end of the stage, and I'm pretty sure they can't. So let's just not cause caution here. Dang it, I was really hoping these crew chiefs would be smarter than the Xfinity Series crew chiefs. But I was wrong. We got side drafted by Danica there. Alright, Kennington, stay with us, please. Thank you. For some reason, Timmy Hill is trying to break up the party here. Well, never mind. Kennington broke up the party for us. Let's see if I can get underneath them here before the tri-oval. Again, I gotta be cautious because I think these guys are gonna have to pit. I really don't know. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out the live stream. Obviously, if you didn't catch it when it happened, then You can obviously watch the playback of it. Because we had a lot of fun, we scared the crap out of some people, we pulled a lot of pit strategy, and we had a lot of success. So I'm not going to go any farther than that in this video, because I know this is going to go up pretty close to when the live stream happened, and I know it takes a while for some people to watch 2-hour live streams. So people are pitting. Okay. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. almost just completely wiped out the field. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. also pitted. He won the first stage, so he's one of the leaders. But Ricky Stenhouse Jr. almost just wiped out the entire back half of the field there. I hope the rest of these guys are going to be smarter than that. Alright, let's try to work with our teammate here, even though I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be pitting soon. And all these guys are hugging the low line, so I'm going to try to work with Kyle Busch here. Nope, that's not going to work. Alright, we're going to stay on the low line, but we'll just remember coming out of the corner to get out of the way. But I sincerely hope these guys would be smart enough to... Nope! Alright, can I cut here? My own teammate. Alright, but we didn't cause a caution. But we are, unfortunately... without the draft. Our own freaking teammate. I thought since he was higher up he wouldn't pit. So I thought I was clear. I was in the middle of the high line, but I mean, I just didn't judge the AI stupidity well enough, I guess. Now, I think we're still going to run away with the stage. I just don't know by how much. I'm waiting to see where Dale Jr. and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slide into the leaderboard here. But we should pass the rest of the cars. We might actually be able to come out with some of these guys and have a drafting help after all. But that definitely hurt us, no doubt about it. But we're in the lead. We're leading our first laps as a full-time Cup guy. We should be able to win this stage. I'm going to work with Harvick here. Because we're good to the end of the stage, so it looked like we're going to get our first playoff point. Obviously, I hope we make the playoffs this season. That would be very beneficial to us, as far as getting a good ride for next season. But with Legend difficulty, you really don't know. You really don't know. Surprisingly, we were not able to stay with Harvick there, so he just must be in another class right now. But we are obviously in good shape, assuming there's not a caution. Now, the problem is we are going to have to pit at the end of the stage. So I really don't know where that puts us as far as for the end of the race with pit strategy. But we're going to find out. I'm pretty sure everybody has to pit at least one more time under green during the final stage. So I might be able to pull some two-tire strategy and make our way through the pack that way.
Okay, that's the halfway.
Last lap in the stage. We are going to lap a decent amount of people, I think. We could have lapped a ton more had Landon Castle not tried to absolutely murder me going on the pit road. Isn't that something Landon Castle did in the real race too? I feel like somebody did that during the actual, I think it was Talladega actually, but I feel like that's something that actually happened. Fuel lights on, but we'll be fine. But we will have to pit at the end of the stage, whereas these guys probably will not. I'm interested to see how many cars we actually did lap. There is another car coming up behind. That looks like Corey LaJoy. I'm going to try to block, because I would like to keep as many people a lap down as possible. Alright, first place. That's our first playoff point. So I'm super thrilled with that. It's going to be a while before the rest of them cross the start-finish line, so we might be stuck on this menu for a bit. Corey LaJoy was 34th, so we actually didn't lap that many guys, unfortunately. But we're going to have to wait for the rest of the top 10 to cross the start-finish line before we can move on. There we go. But that's our first stage win. Oh, it looks like the field is about split on pitting right now. I'm going to have to pit and I'm going to have to repair. So that's unfortunate. That's going to put us towards the back. Nope. Alright, never mind. So we're 9th. Everybody in front of us did not pit. All of us are going to have to pit again, right? 11 laps. No, we're good. So this is a race to the finish. Everybody in front of us is going to have to pit. I'm pretty certain. Unless if they pitted late enough into that last stage to where they're going to be okay. But let's show some front row restrictor plate horsepower here. I do believe, like I said, I do believe everybody who did not pit still has to pit. But I'm not 100% certain on that. Trevor Bain's getting sorted out here. So we'll just stick to the bottom. Oh, I don't think... no, I'm not going to risk it. I probably could have gotten underneath Blaney, but I'm not going to risk it. These guys are much faster than me, so I'm going to just stay in line here. Not going to risk it. Because, again, I think these guys are going to have to pit. Oh, I hit Blaney at a rough spot there. So I kind of drove him up the track. Oh, he probably should have gone for that, but... Okay, I'm just going to kind of sit where we are and hopefully... maybe be in contention to win this race. Alright, Blaney made a move on Bush. I don't know if I'm going to have enough help to help. That was a little redundant, but we're part of the young person parade here. We got Elliott, we got Blaney, we got us, some of the youngest guys in the Cup Series right now. Kind of sad Chase Elliott didn't pull off the win, but he did everything he could, but unless if there was a late race restart, he wasn't going to have the speed that Kenseth had. So kind of sad. He pulled out at all the stops. He got back at Hamlin, so he did what he needed to do. I'm patiently waiting for the crew chief to tell me when these guys are going to come down pit road. But we are going to try to push Blaney past Elliott. I'm wondering if James will start the me versus Chase Elliott hashtag again in the comments. Because that was certainly something that happened in NASCAR Heat Evolution. I absolutely murdered Chase Elliott at least 20 times in Heat Evolution. But we helped Blaney up front, but I don't really want to pass him. So we're just going to have to work with him here and wait until he has to pit, because he was with the crowd that has to pit, I'm pretty sure. And he's hugging the low line like he might pit. So I'm going to be quiet and listen for my spotter. Just be careful. If he does pit, I'm going to lose a drafting partner. Yep. I heard it just in time. Well, crap. I don't really want to be leading. I hate leading at restrictor plates. I really do. I really do. I can't explain it, but I hate it. I love following people because I can, see the progress. But right now, all I have to gain is nothing, and all I have. Oh, huge run on the outside. Huge run. Gonna block. I don't know how that outside line got such a huge run. Because, yeah, I'm not going to abandon the inside line. It's just not going to work for me. I just really hope nobody tries to pit out of ridiculousness. But I'm pretty sure Elliott still has to pit. Alright, Larson got by. It was only a one-spot run, though, so I can live with that. I'm trying to block Keselowski. We also have an issue of lap traffic that's going to really hurt us here. And it looks like somebody is extremely slow. Oh, I gave up the inside. Crap. I felt like Keselowski could have been a little cleaner. Okay, I blocked. That was my fault, not really Kurt Busch's fault. We've got a problem. Problems. Crap. But who is this that's holding everybody up? Does that look like our teammate? Yeah. Yeah, that's our teammate. There are still a decent amount of people who have to pit. So we're up to 11th now, but we've lost all sign of that front pack. I'm going to let Jimmy go by, actually. Jimmy go by. I don't want Harvick to go by, though. I'm fine with following this group here. As long as I can get back up to speed quick enough. 4 laps. Yeah, we're good on fuel. I just wanted to confirm that we were good on fuel. Yep, I lost that pack. I knew I shouldn't have let him go. Well, actually, I've kind of regained it a little bit here. More people are pitting. Is everybody going to pit? Everybody's pitting. What? Even the people that stayed out with us are pitting. Did they not? No. I took 4 tires and fuel and I came out first. I'm so confused. We're second. We have no drafting help, but we're second. I'm wondering if Kurt Busch is on that strategy too, or if he's going to be smart and stay out with us. Because right now there's 4 guys. Us, Kurt Busch, Joey Gase, and David Reagan, our teammate. Somebody's going down pit road. That looks like Kurt Busch. That is Kurt Busch.
Just 1 more lap to go.
White flag is out, sponsored by Loves. We're about to win the Daytona 500, guys. Oh my gosh. This shouldn't be happening. Why am I such a good crew chief?
You're running on fumes out there.
Wow. I sincerely thought we were going to be done with all the shenanigans after the Xfinity Series. This is amazing, guys. Our first race as a full-time guy, and we are going to win the Daytona 500!
Number 1, baby. Number 1.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I've never felt so alive. I just wish we had done it on speed. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That feels good. That feels good. That is a huge payday for us. We are now 10 millionaires. We are in the chase, too. We're in the chase, guys. We're in the chase. We've got 6 playoff points already since we did win that second stage on fuel strategy. I sincerely hope this entire season isn't going to be the fuel strategy game. There we are. We are the champions, my friends. We won the Daytona 500, guys. How cool is that? I know I just combined songs there, but I really don't care at this point. Wow. 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 That is awesome. Unfortunately, that's going to be the only race we do in this episode. Wow. I'm sure we're going to get some Twitter love here.
Hey, congratulations on your first Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series win. That's really awesome. Nice job.
Thank you, Ryan Blaney. Thank you, Martin Truex. Hashtag, we're kind of a big deal. Yep. Alrighty. And then we're going to have Auto Club next, right? Oh, no, Atlanta. Did we make any rivals? We didn't really get into anybody, but because bump drafting also kind of means getting into somebody, we did make some people level 1 pissed off, but hey, I'm speechless right now. We're just gonna leave you off with that screen. Us. We are the Daytona 500 champions. I would like to thank my team, my wonderful crew chief for being the smartest guy here, the spotter for letting me know when people were pitting, and I'd like to thank the Academy for this award, and I would like to thank all of you guys for watching today. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and click that little notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. And I will see you next time for us to defend our Daytona 500 win. Bye.